Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to implement a star rating system on a product using Django Rest Framework. So without further ado, we are getting started right now. So on the left panel, on the left side here, I have a simple Django project. The app is called Rating App. Our project is called Star Rating. You can see. So first of all, what I want to do now is you have to go down to Django Rest Framework.org. Then you have to install Django Rest Framework, and once you've done this, make sure you add Rest Framework to your installed apps. Very necessary. So it's okay. Now let's go down to our project. So right here, this is my app. My app is called Rating App. This is the app here. So let's see the models.py file. So here's our simple models. Since this is too big, let me reduce the font. So right here we have the models. We have the product model. You can see the field, just these three simple fields. And at this point here, we also have the rating model again. So the rating and the product are linked through a foreign key. That means a product can have several ratings from different users. You understand? So that's it there. You can see right here we have this rating field. It's an integer field, and you can see the choices you get. So if you can decide to give a product 1 star, you can say 2 star, 3 star, whichever one you want to make is your choice, right? So right now we've done this. So let's go down to the serializers. So don't worry, I'm going to drop the link to this source code in the video description. I will drop the GitHub link for you guys to use. You get, so don't worry about copying the code as I'm talking. You have the source code. So let's continue. Okay, so this is my serializers now. So you remember, whenever you're working in Django Rest Framework, you always have a serializer, right? Okay, now this is about serializer. So I've already serialized my products model. These are the fields it's going to return. So for right now, simply remove this. We don't need this command for now. I will come back to this create function. And as for this, I also have my rating serializer. So I'll explain something here. Let me open this to the left, open to the side. So here's our rating. I only listed out the ID and the rating. You can see I don't have the product, I don't have the user. Okay, I also need to add description. I think this is also needed. So users after they've given the after they've rated the product, they can also decide to say something about it. So this is the description. So it's necessary. So these are the fields we have for our star rating. So this rating system, we have the rating there. This is automatic. This is also automatic, and this is going to come from the logged in user. So for this product, for the product value, we are going to get that from the URL. So I'll show you how it's being done. So right now, let's create our view. So we have our product model. This is our product model. This is the rating model. So we have the serializers already. So let's create the view for the product model. You understand? So let's see the views.py. So I need to make this smaller so you can see my screen clearly. Okay, these are serializers. This is the product. This is the models.py file. Okay, so to our views now. Okay, now so we have a product view. So we are using view set. So if you don't know view set, I am going to link a video in this video's description. You can go and watch and learn about view sets and routers. You understand? I'll link everything. I'll link up view set and routers video, and also Django nested routers. You need to know how these things work again. So right now we're using the view set. So this is our product view. You understand? So now let's see the URLs. Whenever you're using the view set, we are meant to use routers for the URLs. Let me show you the URLs.py file. Where are you? Okay, here is it. So this is the URL.py. So now we link. So whenever I go down to /product, you'll be linked down to this product view set. In instance, let's try that. Oh, the server is running. Okay, our server is up. So I'm going to simply say localhost /products. Let's see. Okay, now so if I watch closely, we simply have two products. We have two products over here. Understand? Okay, so this is our product. Let me zoom this in. This is our product list. Let's check out the detail page. So with view sets, we can perform the list operation, the retrieve, the list, retrieve, the put and delete. Understand? So you can perform all those four operations. You can perform the CRUD operations whenever we use the view set. So you get, so now this is the retrieve view for a single product. Okay, now so I think we are done with products for now. So let's look at the rating. So how do we rate a product? You get, so these are I built it. This is how it's done. So for you to rate a product, so this is the U. So let me show you the rating view set. So for now, I'm going to simply comment this out. So these are rating view set, right? Let me remove this one on top. This is the rating view set. You get, so these are our serializer class. You get, and these permission classes means that before we can access the rating view set endpoints, you must be logged in. That's what it means. You get, so on this place now, instead of using query set, this query set helps to return all the ratings we have in our database. But I don't want that. I want to return ratings by their products. That is how it should be. If you go down to product/1/rating, you should see the ratings for just that product. You're not meant to see all the ratings like that. You're meant to see ratings per product. You understand? So on default, query set returns all the queries for rating, all the items for rating, but that's not what I want to do. So I want to return the ratings per product. So that's why I had to come down here and I had to customize our query set. So right now I'm returning rating for a specific product. So I'll show you what this means. Let's go and see the URLs. So right now you can see this is the product view set. So right now what I want to do is I want to achieve something like this. Whenever I go down to products/1/rating, this is what we call nested routers. This is nested. Okay, we have ratings under products. Let me make this big so you can see it. So this is what we call nested routers. Yeah, nested routers. So under products we are having ratings again. So for you to rate a product, you have to go down to the detail page of that product before you can rate a given product. You understand? So that's what we did here. So we use the nested routers. If you don't understand that, there is a GitHub repository that explains how this works. So I'll try my best to explain to you guys, and if you still don't understand, I'm also going to link a video tutorial where I explained nested router in depth, where I talked more on nested router. So don't worry if you don't understand there, check out the video I'm going to link in this video description. I talked more, I explained more on nested routers. You get, so right now we have this nested routers here. So I'm going to explain how it works here. So currently these are our root endpoints, products. So if I go down to products, you see all the products in your database. So right now I want to make sure we have this nested default router. So what we are doing here is this nice. We are making sure that this ratings comes under products, just the way we have like this. You understand? So you're not making ratings to be standalone. No, ratings are not going to be standalone because you are meant to add these ratings per product for individual products, right? So first of all, we create a new variable. I called my product router. Then I had to inherit from routers.nested default router. So you are going to put in your parent router, which is this, how we have here, and then the endpoints you want to subclass under. I want to go under product endpoint, which is what we have up here. And then this lookup parameter. This lookup you see is referring to the ID of the product. This product it refers to the ID. So whenever we want to call this product ID, we are going to say product underscore pk. You understand? Product underscore pk. You You understand? That's why we have this product here. So whenever we want to refer to the ID of this product, it's called product then underscore pk. So whenever I want to refer to the ID of the ratings, we simply refer to that as pk. You understand? But for the parent, for the parent item like products, the ID is always called the lookup then underscore pk. That's how we did. So once you've done that for the product router, so we then want to register the ratings under this product. So you come down here and say product router.register, then we say ratings, and then we have to link down to the ratings view set, which you have here. These are our ratings view set which you have over here. You get, so, and then you have to put in your base name. It is necessary. Just put in, I just called my rating. You understand? So right now, with all we've done here now, so for us to add a rating, we have to go down to product, then the ID of product, which is called product pk, then ratings. Then we can add the rating for a specific product. Hope you get. So now you must make sure you register this. Make sure you add it to your URL patterns and also the product router to your URL patterns. It's necessary. Look at the way I did my here. So you say include router.urls. Make sure it is registered like this. If it's not registered, these endpoints are invalid. Make sure you register them under your URL patterns. So right now, let's try and add a rating for products with the ID for the product the ID of one. So on the product endpoint, come down here. Sorry, products. I mean, let's go down to the products endpoint. So you can see we have this at the product there. Let me reduce this a bit. So we have these two products. You get. So I want to add a rating for product 1, right? So go down to products, then 1/ratings. You can see it says authentication credentials were not provided, so we have to log in before we can provide it, before you can rate a product you get. So right now, for us to log in, we are going to use Djoser. Understand? Djoser is a Django package for authentication in Django Rest Framework. Understand? So we are going to use Djoser. So this is the documentation. So I advise you guys come over here to use it. So currently we're on Djoser documentation, so I'll just click on settings. Okay, it's come up now. Why taking time? Okay, so currently we are here. This is the wrong place. Go click on introduction, not settings. Wow, getting started. Okay, I think this is where I'm looking for. So click on getting started. Once you come down to Djoser, click on getting started. You get. So right now, what you have to do now is this: install Djoser into your virtual environment. You get. So once you've done that, you can also install Django Rest Framework simple JWT, and make sure you add Djoser to your installed apps. And you also need to add this URL pattern to your project URL.py file. So I'll show you what I've done. So where's my project? Let me get it. So right now I can say I have Djoser URL. So I have to prefix my with alt, understand? So this is for logging in with JWT, understand? So I have to prefix my with alt, right? So let me show you Djoser endpoint. So you scroll up. For you to create a new user, you need to come down to /users, understand? For you to see the current logged in user, you need to come down to /users/me. For you to log in, we use JWT create, understand? So currently we are going to use JWT for logging in. So let's collapse that. So click on authentication backend. So click on that. So for you to log in, you guys, I was saying. So we are going to use JSON Web Token. Once click on authentication backend, click on JSON Web Token authentication. So right now you need to put this in your settings.py file. Make sure you remove it. Make sure once you put this there, make sure you remove this ellipsis because it's going to throw an error. Also add this to your settings.py file, and lastly you need to add this /URL to your settings.py file. Look at the way I did. See the URL here. I also prefix mine with alt, understand? And I was saying, let's see, go down to your settings.py file. So remember I said you need to add this, you need to also add this. Remember they are all on this page. Add this there. You get. Also you need to, okay, we've added this. Okay, you need to add this. This is for JWT. add this one to your status.py file, and this to your URL, the last one. We've already added this first one previously. So right now, go down to getting started. So first, to create a new user, we are going to go down to where's the page? Okay, I need my project.ur.py file. We are going to go down to alt/users. Remember, I think this is too big. Let me reduce it a bit. So I'm going to go down to alt/users. So I want to log in. So it's localhost. Don't worry, the source code will be in this video description. So /alt/users. So let's create a new user. So we want to create a new user. So let me just say this clint@gmail, or let's just say mike@gmail.com. Username Mike, and then password. So let's post. So right now we just created a new user. So now we need to log in this user. For you to log in, as I said before, let's go down to Djoser. Oh, that closed Djoser. Okay, for you to log in, we use JWT create. Remember, we have you can see we've already linked that over here. You understand? So first login. So now I'm going to go down to so I'm going to say localhost, and then we'll say alt JWT/create. So now let's log in. So now, okay, I'm going to put in the username Mikey. So this is how I spelled it. Then the password. So post. So right now we have our access token. This is the access token, and this access token has a short lifespan. So I need to increase the lifespan. So go down to simple JWT, Django. Okay, let's go there. So I want to increase the lifespan of our access token. So okay, on default our access token lasts for like 5 minutes, so I want to make it last longer. Okay, where is that? Please click on, let's try settings. I can't remember where I usually find. Okay, it's here. So this is the access token lifespan. So I want to make this last longer. You get? So let's see our settings.py file. So I need to copy that. Let's copy. Oh, don't worry, you can leave it the way it is. Don't worry. We are going. If it expires, we are going to log in again. So right now I already have my access token. I have it. Sorry, let's just do this. So copy this. Control C. Okay, let's paste that here. Okay. So you need to also import time delta. Let's do this. So okay, now so we have that. So now I think everything is fine. Okay, so I'm going to send this to 60 minutes, which is just 1 hour 60. So it's going to last long for us to test. So now let's log in again. I'm going to log in again. Mike, then so click on post. Oh, my server is down. Let's check what the problem is. Let's run server. Okay, my server is up again. So let's log in this time again. Say oh, it says no active. Since I spelled this guy wrongly. Click on posts. Okay, now we have our access token again. So I want to log in. So with this access token, we are going to use our access token to log in. So on your browser, you have to install an extension called Chrome's mod header. So copy the access token alone without the quotes. Copy it. Once you copied it, you need to install an extension, a Chrome extension called mod header. So I have mine here. So go down to Chrome and just search for mod header extension and add the extension to your browser. It's called mod header. Mod header. Let me show you. So it can help you simulate a front-end login. Hope you understand. So mod header, enter. So this is a Chrome extension. Just click on it. So it's coming up. For me, it's saying remove from Chrome. For you, if you don't have it, it's going to say add to Chrome. So I already have it. You should just simply add yours if you don't have it yet. So that's that. So now this is my, go down to your extensions panel, click on mod header. So right now I want to log in using the Chrome mod header. So it's coming up. So I'll click on mod to add. I want to add request header. So the name is authorization. Then, so I'm going to put in the token we just copied. So you need to prefix it with JWT. It must be prefixed with JWT. Look at it over here. Whatever you set over here, for example, we set JWT. So whatever you set here, that's going to be the prefix. So mine is JWT. Then you put in space. Then you paste your token, and then you click on add mod. You get. So that's it. So right now we've logged in. Let's be sure if our login is working. So let's be sure of that. So go down to localhost. Let me check if this is recording or else. Okay, localhost, then say alt/users/me. So I said before, alt/user/me. That's to help us check if you are currently logged in from Djoser. So enter. You can see now we are logged in. You understand? We are currently logged in. This is the logged in user. So right now this user can go and provide, this user can rate a product. Remember, it says authentication credential were not provided. So right now we are logged in. So refresh this page. So right now it can rate a product. You can see it can drop, is it a 1 star, is it 3 star, 5 star, you get, it can rate a product. So you get. So but before we are able to create this rating, we need to go down to our serializer, our view. So our serializers, let's say our serializers. So this is the rating serializer. You get. These are rating serializer, and right now we are only having 3 fields, and our rating has 5 fields. We only have 3. So how do we pass in the product's ID when creating a rating? How do we pass in the user ID? So these are important. We only have rating. We have description. And as for this last field, it is created automatically, so we don't need to add that. So how do we add the product and the user? So I'll show you now. So we want to add our product. So remember, from here we are having the product ID in the URL. So we are going to get that ID from the URL. So go down to your view sets, which we have over here. So these are our view sets, our written view sets. You get. So right now we are going to, we have the context dictionary in Django. We also have the same context in Django Rest Framework. So this is our context. So I'm uncomment this now. So right now I'm trying to get the product ID from the URL, and I'm using the serve.keyword argument product_pk. Remember, from our UI.py file, I told you that the ID of the product is called product_pk. Remember from here, is it here? Remember from here, I told you that the ID of this product is called product then _pk. So right now I've gotten the product ID from the URL, understand? And right now I also got the user ID, the current logged in user. So currently we have a logged in user. So I've gotten the ID of this logged in user. Understand? So these are our view sets. So from our context, remember in your Django views, we have this context dictionary we are able to use to like pass data to our templates. The same thing applies in Django Rest Framework. Also have this serializer context that we use to pass data to our serializers. Understand? So right now I am going to send this to the serializer. So this is our serializer over here. So over here now, so right now I'm going to simply customize our create function, because we need to provide the product ID and also the user ID. So over here, this is our create function. I have to customize it. So right now I got my product ID from the serializer context from our view, which is from here, from our view, from this rating view set. So I got the product ID from here. I said product ID should be self.context, then this product ID you see here, this key, it is referring to the key. You understand? So for the user ID, I said set.context referring to this serializer context, then the key, this key you see here, this key returns this user ID we declared up here. You understand? So I have my product ID now, I also have my user ID. So right now I can create my rating. You understand? So if you try creating a rating for this product, it's not going to work, because you need to pass in your product ID, you need to pass in your user ID, because the fields are necessary. If you check your models, these fields are not blank, they are not null, they are necessary. You need to provide these two values. If you don't provide them, you can't create a rating for this product for the product you get. So that's what we did here. I've provided them, I've gotten them. So so on the serializer, I then have to say rating.object.create product ID, which we have up here, then our user ID, which I've gotten up here, and then the other fields. So instead of me to say description, rating, created at, so I'll just say self.validated data. Self.validated data is going to return the values for these other fields I declared here. You understand? That's what it does. So I don't need to start putting ID, rating, description. So this one covers the remaining fields we declared in this fields array, in this fields list. Hope you understood. So right now I think we can now create our rating for this product, because we have provided all the necessary values we need for creating a rating for a specific product. So go down to your browser, so refresh this page now. Okay, I'm going to give this product. So let's see what I'm trying to rate. I'm trying to rate the PS5. So go down to the ID of the product, which is 1. It's called product_pk, and then ratings. So currently I'm logged in. Currently we have a logged in user, so you can simply rate this product. You can see his name is called Mikey. So right now, let me say 5-star, and I'll say I love the PS5. So click on post. So right now we have created a rating for this PS5 products. Understand? So you can add as much rating as like. You can edit them, you can update his rating. Let's assume he doesn't like the game again, you can edit the rating. You can see the rating has an ID of 3. Go down to 3, rating/3. You can edit it. You can just say give it a 4-star. You get, click on put. That's it, has been edited. Hope you understood. So that's it now. Remember now, so if I go down to product/ratings, so right now this product has 2 ratings. It has 2 ratings, and it stands for from two different users. You understand? So this product has 2 ratings. So these are our rating. These are our rating objects for this particular product. You understand? So we are not meant to have all the ratings at once. We are meant to have the ratings per product. So I go down to product 2. You can see now product 2 just have a single rating. You understand? So you come over here. You see where I did that. Go down to your views. Here's my view. So you can see the query set. I am returning the rating based on the product ID. You understand? These are based on the product ID. That's how I am returning the rating. Hope you understood. So that's it for adding a product. That's it for adding a star rating for a product. This is how you implement it. So if you need the source code is in this video's description. I really hope you did understand. I really hope you understood all what I said to you, all what I explained. I really hope you understand. So We'll see in the next video.